Hey guys, it is Dwayne here from DewyHQ, and today we're back with some more Persona 5. So we just cleared up in the Madarame dungeon, and we also got a new party member, which is Yusuke, and his persona is Goemon. So like I said in the last episode, he's mainly a strength dealing persona, but he has ice damaging skills. So he's not bad, great addition to the party. Now, because we went into Madarame's dungeon, we can't do anything today. We're going to have to go up to bed. We've got a bunch of more social link stuff to do tomorrow and the day after. Looks like we're going to be hanging out with Arn tomorrow, but we've got a few things to do in between. Now, on Saturday the 21st, we should be riding the train, and we should have the option to read a book. Hey, we're able to grab a seat today. Do you want to read something until we get there? So we're going to continue reading The Alluring Dancer. Even when facing death, her soul was free.
Wow.
Not just her looks, but her way of life was oh so very beautiful. Oh, so you finished reading The Alluring Dancer? Ah, the great beauty of Carmen lived for love and passion. I suppose life without freedom is pointless. Well, I don't know if you could live exactly like she did, but you learned a lot, didn't you? So it's going to give us some nice charm points.
All right.
Almost forgot. We're almost at the station. I would say that was an efficient use of your time. So I threw up the stats in, I think it was part 15, and like the stats are insane to actually get up to the next level and stuff. So we might be getting up to our knowledge, because this is a question, so we might get our knowledge to level 2 today, which might be sweet. It's possible to apply a math even to an abstract concept like beauty. The golden ratio is used in the Mona Lisa, and the Parthenon is a famous example. But a different ratio has been used here in Japanese art and architecture since ancient times. Do you know what it is? Now then, Kaito-san, please take a look at this.
Give me an answer.
What is the name of the ratio that the Japanese architects and artists have liked using? So the golden ratio is like the European style, so it's the silver ratio. You can also use your network button to check.
This is it.
Precisely.
Correct. As you can see, it's closer to a square than the golden ratio, right? One theory is because Asians have rounder faces than Westerners, and they prefer similar shapes. This ratio was used in things like the DewyHQ paintings and pagodas at Horyuji Temple. One should all be familiar with a B4 sized paper. Those are the proportions of a silver ratio.
Nice going.
Nice. Oh, we didn't get the knowledge up, so we must be on the way to it. I hear that mascots that are seen as cute have faces that are set closer to this ratio. In other words, if you use this ratio, you can make things cute.
I see.
It is true that mascots tend to have roundish faces. You look at Morgana and you're just like, Huh? Why are you looking at me like that?
Well then.
We need to start inviting Yusuke to the hideout meetings now. Our fight isn't over until the exhibit ends. Keep your head in the game.
Hey.
Hey, we should tell Mishima. You should tell the others about what Mishima told you. Alright, so we're gonna head out today. There's a few things I wanted to check on though. Just while exploring. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to the library. No, this is the teacher's office. Whoops. The faculty office. I'm gonna head to the library. we're actually going to swap out the Alluring Dancer. Since we've recruited Yusuke, a new book has appeared in the library, and we can actually get the Gallant Rogue, which is Goemon's Tale. So usually when you get a new party member, a new book gets added to the library. It's roughly about their persona, so. Okay, we want to head downstairs again. And then who am I after? I think I wanted to go... Oh, I didn't... Oh, these are people talking about their ranks. That's right. We're gonna go to the school gate. Yeah, this is what I wanted to check, because I'm pretty sure this is the, Sudoku Senpai and I are going out to eat. Are you coming? You're coming too, right, Hippo? Your treat. Should we go to that sushi place Hippo loves? Don't want him eating the other piggies. Oh, but take a hint, you fat asshole. You don't want to piss me off, right? So I'm pretty sure that's the guy who's bullying that we got in that request that Mishima told us about. We'll sort him out later. We don't have the time to like go into Mementos solely just for one mission. I think we've got 2 missions currently, but we actually want to head off to yeah, we're coming to Shibuya just to come spend time with Ann. But there was someone I was looking for in particular. Oh look, here we go. Hey, I know you.
Got any news?
You're that kid with Matarame's house. What's the scoop? There isn't one. I see. Well, let me know if you hear anything interesting. I'm covering the exhibit. Not that I'm interested, but that's what you get when you work for someone else. I don't know why I'm whining to you. I should get back to work. This is the woman that showed up at Matarame's house. I guess she said she was a journalist. I guess she's doing a story on him or something. So yeah, it is really interesting. You can run into characters just generally walking around. So there's a chance you can miss them. So if you didn't even come by this way and you just quick traveled to Ann, there was a good chance you were going to miss her. Funnily enough, so I've come down to the end of Market Street and I came into the Shibuya walkway. You can actually find Yusuke here.
It's you.
Yeah, we're going together, yes? I'm not sure yet. Are you sure we can afford to be taking our time here? Please let me know when you've decided. So when we actually unlock Yusuke's Confidant, he will stand here, so this is where you can actually come to interact with him. What we're going to do is we're going to head over to the Underground Mall, which we can go grab here. While we're here, actually, I totally forgot about this. I'm going to go check that lottery ticket. I've been meaning to do it. I've been thinking about it in editing the entire time. So we bought a lottery ticket early on. The drawing is... Congratulations, you've won 2,000 yen! Hell yeah. And we're gonna buy something. We're gonna buy another one, why not? On the 28th. So I keep forgetting to actually come and check this out. I think I won like 50,000 yen there once. I'm not sure what the odds are. So Ann should be floating around here somewhere. Oh look, here we go. We can actually find Makoto.
Do you have a minute?
Try to refrain from stopping on your way home. I hear the security in here is quite cool. Are you Najima's son? The student council president? Can't I at least go shopping? I mean, you're here too. It can't be that dangerous, right? I have business here. I had no other choice. I can't believe I followed him all the way outside of school. Why am I doing this? So it's really interesting. You can find all these special characters if you just explore for a bit. So I recommend doing it while you're, doing extra stuff in this guide. So we're going to find Ann. I'm just going to make sure I've got a lover's persona. I'm pretty sure I do. I've got Saki Mitsama. All good to go.
Hey.
Oh, Dewey. What are you thinking of doing today? Let's hang out. Are you sure? We still haven't found the treasure. We have plenty of time. I guess there's no point in worrying it if you're so sure. Oh yeah, I started training, so you should totally help me out if you have the time. So the really important thing, I made a fatal mistake, right, on my first playthrough, and I actually found the treasure. I think I went back into the dungeon on this day and found the treasure, and the downside to that is that if you don't go and execute the plan, none of your friends or none of your party member confidants, they won't hang out with you. They will only want to go get the treasure. So this is why we're kind of stalling on the dungeon, so we can still hang out with people and not have to go for the dungeon straight away. Thanks for sucking me, Tama. It's good to take a break every so often. Do you want to hang out with Lady Arm? Let's hang out.
Yes.
The best way to get into Inokashira Park is by train, right? So we're going to add this to our locations. Full of nature, this park is the pride of Kichijoe.
All right.
Man, big open places like this are great. I think my training's going to go super good today. So, remember how I said before that I wanted to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a way to do it. You're amazing. I got this. I think having a strong heart means that you won't let anything get under your skin. So basically, I want you to try and say stuff to me. I'll try and not get fazed by it. I don't get it. We've already started. I won't let that hesitation shake me. I guess I should say something on. Come on, hit me with the best shot. You're unique? Yeah, and? Can we stop yet? What else? Can we stop yet? You're giving up? That means I win.
Huh?
Wait, is this how the game's supposed to go? Oh well, on to round 2.
Yes.
Bring it on. Listen to me. You know, I kind of feel like this won't make our persona stronger. You finally get it. Something's not right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I just got an email from my agency. The next shoot is really far. Wait, what's this at the end? There's a notice saying to pay extra attention to the time and place that they tell you. Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. Then when asked why they didn't come, the models said there was a change in the schedule. It sounds like the shoots have been really hectic and with all the scrambling around and they've had to do with the substitutes. Has that happened to you?
Yeah.
No, I haven't missed a single shoot so far. Probably really confuses the staff with the sub not showing up too. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. Though, actually my first modelling gig was as a sub. That was back when I was still in Finland. My parents didn't have enough models for their event. Oh, I haven't told you. My parents are both fashion designers who put on seriously extravagant shows. They jump from country to country, so I only rarely see them for half a year. Maybe even less these days. The freedom sounds nice. Yeah, I guess I can afford to be pretty relaxed these days. Plus, it would probably be tough being a phantom thief with my parents around, don't you think? It was rough when I was little though. It was just me and our old live-in caretaker. I really didn't have any friends. Wow, that got dark real fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm modeling, it almost feels like I'm connecting with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I want to make a living out of it. After all, that was where Kamoshida first spotted me, and that's how our class started those rumors. Besides, the Phantom Thieves are more important to me right now. Nobody can be my substitute there.
Yes!
That's why I need to get stronger. I can sense a heightened motivation from Arn. So we got the follow-up attack for Arn.
Alright.
Rank 3.
Oh yeah!
When I was little, I used to watch this anime where the main villain was a female thief. She'd lose to the hero every single time, but I always thought she was cool. She wasn't a good person per se, but she was beautiful, strong, sincere, and even sexy. She always said whatever she wanted, did whatever she wanted. She knew what justice was for her. I wanted to grow up to be like her someday. I hope I'm getting closer now, if only just a little bit.
Bye!
Well, see you later.
You're back.
So that actual social link is really weird because I actually had to keep because a lot of those points, a lot of those questions, they don't actually give any points. They only give points for, I think it's the 5th, the 8th and 9th answer. So it was the one I was getting points on. By the way, that TV you brought was delivered, right? This CRTV television looks like it belongs in this room. It also has a tuner so you can watch basic channels, plus it even comes with a DVD player. Yeah, don't you think it was a good purchase? So we're just coming up here to put bionutrients in the houseplant. I think pop some in there.
Oh!
These are some reasonably priced nutrients. This ought to bring a bit of life back to this plant. So that's going to give us 2 kindness. And then we're going to go back downstairs and hang out with Sojiro. This won't be a rank up. It should be just a spend time. So I'm going to pop a save real quick here. Probably this save. And then I'm going to talk to Sojiro.
You got time right now?
The cafe's open for a little while longer. What will you do? Can I teach you the ropes? So make sure you've got a Hierophant persona. I've still got Beerith, so we're all sweet to go. Sojiro's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. I don't think my bond with Sojiro will deepen just yet.
Thanks.
Thanks for helping me out. There have been so many strange incidents recently. Oh, I heard about this exhibition. Wasn't there a commercial for it? Hey, where are you headed, miss? Want to chat for a bit? I hear people love him overseas too. He's so popular. I know about a good part-time job. Are you interested? Sunday.
Hey!
There's 14 days left. What's the plan for today? We're actually going to... We're going to hang out with Takumi today, but we need to pop on over to the... What's it called? The juice place. Oh, we can also check the shopping channel while we're here. Adhesive bandage. I believe there's like 20 of them, so... Oh, 50, yeah, just grab it. This is really cheap. I think they heal like 10 HP, but it's like super useful. Because there's 50 of them and you just spam them. They either do 20 HP or 50 or 10 HP, I can't remember. I'd recommend it, it's really cheap for that amount of healing. Good for conserving SP. So we're gonna head on over to the juice place. Pop on over here. And we can't hang out with Ryuji because we're still waiting on his call for him to hang out with us so we can go spy that teacher. Heading over to this juice place. I've actually forgot to do something while I'm here.
Hi.
So we're gonna buy this. It should increase our kindness by 1. It's a nice $5,000 or 5,000 yen down the drain. But that does bring me to my next point. We're actually gonna head over to the airsoft shop. So we can't actually talk to the dude at the airsoft shop about that gun that we got in the bag because we don't have the right amount of guts just quite yet. It will take. I think you need rank 4 to actually talk to him about it. But we're on rank 2, so we can't do that just quite yet. You again? Are you gonna try and sell me something weird again?
Hey.
That modified model gun should be a powerful weapon to use in palace battles. Let's ask him about what's in the bag. Don't freak out, Dewey. Just ask him. I could ask him if I had dauntless guards.
Come on.
Should we not? You gonna buy something? So I've just come here to sell all the treasure that we got. So that's 12k, nice. Crime gear, we have to do that a little bit later. I think I'm probably gonna buy a.
All right.
Let's see what we can actually buy. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here. Alright, we're gonna go with that for now. So we got new weapons pretty much for everyone except for me, and we got a new gun for Arn. So that's put us down to 40,000 yen. So I thought that'd be a nice place to stop off, just so we've got some money left. Apart from that, we're gonna head over to Yonjanjaya again. So I'm just gonna pop through Station Square though. So we're gonna head over to the clinic. Make sure you've got a death persona, which I do, which is sweet. The one where it gets stranger people to act. Yes, I want to do a clinical trial. In that case, my little guinea pig, there's something I want to test out today. I feel like I can come closer. Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna hang out with Takumi? Hang out with her.
Please head to the exam room.
Please head to the examination room. Okay, that's all for today. If you're feeling okay, you can go home now.
Hello?
Hello, Dr. Takumi's Clinic of Internal Medicine. What? Again? That's weird. That ship's already sailed, so... What a pain. You remember that girl who came in the other day? The Chief of Staff's Oyamada's patient? Her dad has been bringing her ever to be treated, even though I referred them to another hospital. I even told them about the medical error I made. They trust you. I'm just a quack though. The medical error was very well documented. Everyone in my field knows about it. I led the development of a new drug for an incurable illness called Crawford's End's disease. Although I wasn't the one who administered the medicine, it was the cause of the error. With Crawford's Ends, certain cells indiscriminately attack other cells throughout the body. When it reaches the muscles, the patient slowly begins to die. There hasn't been much progress made on it, partially because there haven't been many cases of it. I worked at a pharmaceutical company that had reached the final stage of production, but one day I was suddenly removed from my position. The Chief of Staff, Oyamada, my superior at the time, took over the entire operation. I don't know if he wanted the glory of developing a new drug or he wanted to become rich and famous, but he made careless mistakes and rushed to completion so he could use it on a patient named Miwa. Miwa-chan had a reaction and lapsed into a critical condition. The chief panicked and laid the blame on me. Miwa-chan and her family resented me. No matter what I said, I couldn't change how they felt about me. I had no idea.
That's fine, I guess.
Well, that doesn't matter. The development of the medicine was suspended, so I'd have no reason to stay at the hospital. At least now I can keep working as a general practitioner, on my own terms, with my guinea pig. That's the new medicine I've been trying out on you. This version is in the final stage of testing. It searches for those cells, then takes offense and destroys them upon detection. That's why it's harmless for people who don't have the disease. Probably. That's good. Well, you've put a lot of faith in me. Thank you, my little guinea pig.
Hey.
Hey, you better not flake on me this late in the game. I'm inching closer to the finish line, but I need your help to reach it. In exchange, I can offer you medicine at a special price. I'm counting on you, guinea pig. Feels like my bond with Takumi is growing even deeper. Rank 5, immunization. Add support items to the inventory. Add support items to the inventory at the clinic.
All right.
Now, what should I do about that girl and her dad? Being mean and scaring them hasn't worked. It's been a while since I've had to deal with this kind of nuisance. It's stressing me out. Oh, sorry. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. You can go home now. I feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trial has increased my guts. Dun dun dun.
All right.
So we got some new items at the clinic. I'm not sure if they've added the accessories, because I know at one point you get a 50% off discount, and that's the best time to buy the accessories. So today we're actually going to be hanging out with Yoshida. So yeah, let's head over there. I'll be giving a speech at the usual spot. You free today? I could use your help. I do not know if I have a sun persona. I'm gonna quickly pop over to the Velvet Room and see if I can make a sun persona real fast. I don't think I can though, because I'm level 16. Give me a second. Okay, so I've quickly looked it up, and I'm pretty sure you have to be 19 to get the first sun persona. So I don't think we need it. Just quite yet, because I don't think anyone's supposed to be level 19 at this point. But we should get rank 2 anyway, so that should be all sweet to go. So we're gonna head over to Station Square. Where are you, dude?
Please consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents lately, recently to ignore. How can anyone deny this? Yep, we have to discover the truth of it all.
Good evening.
Say, Kaito-kun, that physical abuse case happened at your school, right? There are less physically abusive teachers nowadays, but the truth of it all is still a mystery. I'm giving a speech again today. Do you think you can lend me a hand with it? Yep, so we're gonna help out Yoshida. So I don't think there's any questions in this social link rank, so I think we're safe. Or any answers that we need to provide. Now let's get to it. Please hold this place card. Well, I'm gonna walk around, let me know when you're ready to leave.
Everyone.
Passing on the social ills that we have created to the next generation is not right. It will take some time to solve this problem, however, we must start by making small changes. I hope you gleaned something useful from today's speech. Regardless of the audience size, you must convey your thoughts as if you were talking one-on-one. By the way, I forgot to ask you the last time we spoke. Why do you want to become a politician? I want to change the world. Ambitions indeed. If a little ambitious. Well, I'm sure you'll iron out the details as you go along. May I ask you one more question? What kind of politician do you want to be? One with conviction. Yes, don't ever forget that. Although, what's important is what lies within.
You're right.
Allow me to give you some advice. If you aspire to get into politics, you must possess a central philosophy. What is it that you want to accomplish? That is the foundation of a great speech. You do that well and you'll remember that. That was helpful. I'm glad. By the way, my philosophy is
Very well.
to never give up until your voice is heard. To get your message across, be tenacious in conveying your thoughts to the audience. Have a firm point of view and communicate it clearly, and that's the first rule of negotiating. You had me reliving the fighting spirit. You had me reliving the fighting spirit I had when I first became a politician. You should explain the basics of speech giving. I feel like my bond with him is growing deeper. Okay, so we got the ability diplomacy. So occasionally we can ask for more money or items during negotiation. This is a great ability. Great ability.
All right.
Get the hell out of here, you no good Torah. No good Torah. They're right. I am no good. My apologies. We're done for today. I feel like learning about the basics of negotiation served to increase my charm. So we're gonna get 3 charm off that, which is awesome.
All right. I shall ask you again another time.
Thank you for all your hard work. I'll see you next time. We're essentially just doing bits and pieces for the time being.
Hey.
Good timing, I wanted to tell you something. Madarame was talking to a lawyer. I suppose he's serious about suing. I think we should advance our plans. Why not go to the palace today? We have to prepare first.
True.
True. You never know what will happen in the palace. We should prepare thoroughly. It's good having a calm, rational person nearby. I'm counting on you. Except we're not going to the dungeon.
Oh, have you heard?
Madarame, the maestro of the art world. Artists that have a good eye are rare in Japan. I wonder if he has synesthesia. Yes, regarding synesthesia, one of the many English terms that comes from Greek root words. Have you heard of it? It's a condition where your senses can cross over each other, like seeing music as color. Mr. Kaido, you were staring off into space, weren't you?
Question.
Well, your number's up. The root words in synesthesia are sin and a thesis. A thesis? Oh god, I don't know. What do they mean? They believe they mean together in senses.
Good.
Good. It seems you've been studying. Unfortunately, synesthesia is something you have to be born with. You can't learn it. Some of the geniuses over the course of history have had synesthesia. The composer Franz Liszt instructed his orchestra to play the color purple. The poet Arthur Rimbaud was also said to see colors in letters. See colors in letters.
Nice going.
We're gonna get that 1 knowledge point. Seeing colors in sounds and letters. Seeing colors in sounds and letters, and feeling shapes in flavors and numbers. Geniuses and common people see the world differently. Were you able to understand that?
Nice.
Synesthesia, huh? That's fascinating. Although the reason Madarame sees the world differently is because his has become of his distorted desires. Alright. So, we're going to actually head to work at the convenience store today, because I don't think there's anyone really we can hang out with. I think the only person we can hang out with is Ryuji, but we can't really do that. Yeah. So, it looks like we're just going to be making some money today. You can also run around and talk with all the students. You'll get hints on upcoming requests, like this one. As you can tell, there's a couple of dudes. They're just talking over here. He says he's felt a sudden chill down his spine. That's probably because of this chick. He's talking about Mr. Kamoshida. I wonder if those phantom thieves of hearts really do exist. Oh no. If Ikazugi-kun's heart gets stolen, I'll knit him a scarf for his birthday, and we'll be together. I'll just need to weave it in my hair. So yeah. We'll deal with that a little bit later. Yeah. And we can also find Makoto running around.
You're right.
The students seem a little anxious, but so I've been going around talking to them today. This is part of my duty as a student council president. Not that you'd understand. We're also gonna head over to Shibuya. We're here at Central Street. So I believe this is the first time we're actually working at the convenience store. I think. Honestly can't remember. I think we might have did it right at the start. So, we would pop into Mementos today, but we've got to attend the bathhouse so we can get our charm up, so... What do they actually have here?
What would you like?
Nothing that great. But let's go to work. Oh, you're the one who applied for the part-time job. I'll call for the manager, just wait a moment. No, so we haven't worked here yet. We've only worked at the beef bowl place.
Now.
Oh, so you're DewyHQ? You applied for the job, right? We'll be asking you to work the cash register. The cash register. Please watch your co-workers and learn the ropes. Thank you very much. Alright, I expect you to do your best. Oh right, you'll get paid more on days you work especially hard. On the other hand, you'll get paid less if you cause any trouble for our customers.
I'm counting on
Well,
you.
good luck. Gonna make that dosh, so...
Wow.
Wow, she's good. Just look at that service. Phew, we had a lot of customers today. Oh, I'm Nanami Shibuya? Her last name Shibuya? What? Sure, okay. I guess I'm your senpai. So, did watching me give you an idea of what to do? Perfectly. Oh, how promising. In that case, I expect great things of you.
Good work.
Well, thanks for your hard work.
Hey,
Good work. Very nice. It seems pretty busy today.
wanna head back?
You're almost done, right? Let's get your pay and go home. Gonna make that sweet, sweet dosh. So we have to come in here for a request a little bit later, and I think this is a good way to get this initial one out of the way, because otherwise I think you have to work 3 times in a row to try and get that request, so that can be a pain in the ass. Besides, there was nothing else to do today. Another box came for you. What'd you get? Adhesive bandages, 50. Now that must be what you ordered off the TV. Nice, so we're gonna actually head out and go to that bathhouse. And get our charm up.
Oh,
So we're gonna get that 3 charm. I can't remember what. I know we need a like a rank acquirement soon, but I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. I think we need rank 3 for something.
All right.
wanna head back?
I'm pretty sure we need rank 3 knowledge to hang out with Makoto once she's available. but that's not for a while. But knowledge is like the hardest thing to rank up, so you just do it over time.
Hey!
We're able to grab a seat, so let's read something. We're going to be reading The Gallant Rogue today. The rich quaked in fear. The poor rejoiced.
Wow!
Goemon was a thief without peer. So he was the hero of the common people, huh?
Hey!
Oh, I didn't realize you've been reading this long. How far'd you get? It seems like you still got some pages left. You should continue this another time. We're almost at the station. So like I said, this episode was going to be heavy social link and stat boosting stuff, so.
Hey!
There's 12 days left. What's the plan for today?
Hey!
Hey, why don't you tell the others about what Mishima told you? I think he's just going to keep nagging us. Until we actually go hold the meeting about it. I don't think there's anyone else I need to hang out with here. We're hanging out with Ann today. And she's only available at Shibuya. So I'm going to pop over there now. So we're going to hang out with Ann.
Hey.
Oh, Dewy, what are you thinking of doing today? Let's hang out. Are you sure about that? We still haven't found the treasure. We have plenty of time. We're all good to go. Alright. So we're going to hang out with Ann.
That's what I'm
Alright, let's head back to
about.
Inokashira Park.
Hey!
Oh look, the ducks over there. They must be a family. This place seriously feels amazing. It's not that far from Shibuya, but it feels so different here.
Hey!
You know, Tokyo is so strange. There are tons of people and tons of stores, yet there are still duck-filled parks here too. It has everything, but it feels like I can't understand any of it. It's honestly kind of scary. I know what you mean. Oh right, you only just moved here too, do we?
Hey!
When I first got here, I had a super tough time adjusting. It was so crowded, and everyone walks so fast. It's almost like they're angry or something. Even at school, I was only ever the foreigner. Nobody really knew me. They just spread rumors. I thought maybe my looks were the problem. I even considered dyeing my hair black to match everyone else. But that was when Shiho talked to me. The first thing she said was, "Takamaki, your paintings suck." That's hilarious. I thought she was just making fun of me like everyone else, but that wasn't her intent. According to her, they were so bad she just had to tell me. Pretty mean, huh? Still, that was the first time someone here talked to me without mentioning my looks. We sort of just grew closer after that, and Shiho's been my best friend ever since. Oh, that's not why we're here though. I need to talk to you about something.
Hey!
Do you remember what I told you last time we came here? About that female thief in the anime I used to watch? Well, I thought of something. Tell me. It's gonna knock your socks off. You know how the villains in those shows are always going on about world domination? Well, even though they get beaten by the heroes every time, they never give up. That means they must have really solid hearts. And that's why I'm going to try and learn from them. Good idea. Right? So I've decided
Yes!
I'm gonna star in action movies. Good luck with that. Thanks, your support really helps. Alright, I'm going to make this my ultimate goal for the future. You know, I've never really thought about it much, of what I wanted to do in life, but now I have an objective.
Thanks!
And that only happened because of talking to you, Dewy. Thanks. I sense a heightened motivation from Ann. Rank 4.
All right.
Well, if I wanted to be in action movies, I'll need to work on my actions. I wonder how many sit-ups I have to do. Wait, Ryuji said he knows of a good gym. I should ask him for advice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I need to tell Shiho that I have a new goal too. She'll definitely be happy to hear that.
Come on, let's head home.
Come on, let's jog to the station. So we're doing quite well with our social links at the moment.
Ah, you're back.
So let's actually have a quick look actually. So we got Magician and Fool are story related. Hierophant's at 3, Lovers is at 4, Chariots at 6, Strength is at 2, Death is at 5, Machine is at 2, and Sun is at 2. So we're looking not bad at this point. I'm just gonna check the TV real quick. Oh no, he could have easily been avoided, but he knows it. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna make some coffee tonight.
Hey.
Be sure to have your Hierophant persona with you. So we're gonna get that coffee trivia.
Yes. All right.
Gonna get that LeBlanc coffee. Ah, it looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. This flavor. It's Cuban Crystal Mountain, right?
Let me explain.
I thought it was just gonna be called Cuban Crystal. I was like, that's a very suspicious name. Cuba is the biggest island in the Caribbean. Their coffee is known for a full-bodied aroma and taste. Crystal Mountain coffee is made from only the largest beans of the harvest. It has a sweet, nutty flavor with low acidity. It's bland. Be sure to keep practicing. I'll keep mentoring you, so continue. One day, there'll be a flavor of coffee that only you can produce, and you have the potential. Keep training.
Well then.
You should get some rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
Good morning.
We meet again.
That reminds
It appears you've been lying low lately. What's with the change? Acting the same as usual.
I see.
Really, it must be just my imagination then. Anyhow, I wish the culprit would come forward soon. It's absurd to pretend I can do the police's job. I wish he considered my feelings before asking me this. Hey, you should tell Mishima about. Just tell the others about Mishima again. Today we are hanging out with Takumi, I believe. There's a few things I just want to check on, as always. Alright, so we're hanging out with Takumi today, but I really wanted to check something real quick. I wanted to buy something from her.
Please head to the exam room.
So we don't have the 50% off yet, but the most important accessory. So we want to buy the SP Adhesive Patch 3. Now, that'll come in
Try not to
super
suffer any
duper handy.
unnecessary injuries. I want the data I collect from you to be of use.
So once we get the 50% off, it only costs 50,000 yen. And this restores 7 SP
I
per
feel
turn.
like you have a different vibe going on.
So it'll be super good once we get that.
Take care.
But we're going to be hanging out with Takumi anyway. Alright. Oh, that old lady from earlier forgot something. I wonder if she's still outside. Thank you, dear. This is my favorite handkerchief.
Uh-huh.
It was right in front of me, so... Oh my, you're a shy one, aren't you? I'm not shy. My neighbor speaks highly of you. She says your medicines are better than those at the big hospital. It's very reassuring to have such a distinguished doctor right here in our town. I'll come see you again soon. What the heck? Well, someone's popular. Thanks to you. There's a lot of talk going around the town, started by that girl and her dad. Apparently they've been telling everyone how that I can make these amazing medicines and remedies. So the number of patients I'm seeing has increased dramatically. I don't know what some of these people are thinking though. I've had a lot of crazy requests. Like yesterday, a patient was requesting something sweet smelling, a sweet smelling compress. And the other day, I had a request for a cold buster. Ha! A drug like that deserves a Nobel Prize. Other requests included hair and skin tonics, and I even had a consultation about a cat. Sheesh. It's not like I'm some kind of genius doctor. Are you having fun?
Stop
No.
that.
This is all interfering with my development. I'm only interested in completing my new drug. That is my role as the plague. I'm not suited for other stuff. It suits you. What? Really? Well, I guess you're entitled to your opinion. But a town doctor, huh? That sort of lifestyle profession might have been possible for me at one time, but now... Oh yeah, about those clinical trials. With so many patients, it's taking longer to analyze the data, so I'll need to catch up. This is a bit on the stronger side, but I'm sure you'll be okay. Death rank 6.
All right.
Oh,
It looks like that girl is going to make a full recovery. The treatment seems to be a good match for her, so at least I can breathe easier now. So at least I can breathe a little easier for now. Hopefully she'll be able to attend school again soon.
what?
What are you so happy about? Are you excited for the next clinical trial? Well then, let's go and have some fun. I feel like cooperating in that shitty clinical trial has increased my guts. Boy.
Bye.
Thanks for the hard work.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, so this is a really important call. So this is going to be our rank 7 for Ryuji. So he's going to call us tonight. Yamauchi said he was going to drink at that Monja restaurant. Will you go with me to help investigate undercover, right? So we're going to go with Ryuji. And it's going to take us to Tsukishima? Tsukishima? I think that's how you say it.
All right.
So we can go there with other people later as well. The teacher who's with him has shit on me too. Sorry, I'm gonna be hiding in the bathroom. Please do. Just leave your phone on so I can hear what they're saying. Wow, you can really hold your liquor, Yamauchi. I've had experience. Back in college days, we'd rent a yacht for a weekend and have massive parties. I must say though, the sake's been tasting peculiarly sweet lately. No surprise there, things have been much calmer without Kamoshida. Those are some real dark times for Shujin though. But now that he's gone, you finally get the chance you deserve, Yamauchi. Don't flatter me, haha. He had his strength, sure, but because of him, our volleyball team will be forever scarred. The only real option now is to abandon it completely. There has to be a way to bring Shujin back into the limelight though. That's where I come in. You mean with the track team, right? The students who went through so much hardship under Kamoshida rise again with a caring new advisor. It'll be the rebirth of a team that found themselves in the depths of the despair. The public will love it. Despite my lack of track and field knowledge, I'll form a tight bond with the students. I'll be the protagonist of my very own tearjerker. And of course, all the praise for reviving them will go to me, their incredible, loving advisor. I'll have to hire a great coach if I want to pull this off though. So, you're going to pretend to coach them while someone else does the legwork? Amazing, Yamauchi. Such stunning achievements will look great when it's time to hand out bonuses. But I'm not going to stop there. I'll publish books, give motivational speeches. What all about those troublemakers on the team? I heard that Nakanawa kid has it especially bad. Oh, you mean the one who asked them to bring back Kamashida's coach back? Don't worry, I've already taken care of him. There's this other boy in the team, Takeshi. Doesn't really excel in much of anything. But I said I'd make him the new captain if he could get rid of that troublemaker, Nakanawa. I might have mentioned something about how Nakanawa was working with Kamoshida too. Subtly, of course. And what ended up happening? Apparently Takashi chased him away. The plan worked perfectly. And the best part is, not only are Takashi's parents loaded, but his mother is the president of the PTA. I see, so he'd make a great pawn. Perhaps, a nothing like him could never captain a successful championship winning team. He may have to have an unfortunate accident at practice one day. But until then, he can show the others the value of obedience. You're incredible. That effing asshole! If we don't do something real quick, Yamauchi's gonna get rid of Takashi too. Damn it! Let's talk to Takashi. Yeah, this ain't our problem, it's the track teams. So they're gonna have to decide on their own.
Hey.
You know, track team ain't a team sport, but at least sprinting wasn't. But you've got teammates, sure, but you're really just looking out for your own time. That's why I never thought about asking people to try and help or trying to solve our problems together.
And again.
But I can't ignore the stuff they're going through right now. I mean, even though we've had our own goals and shit, we were still running together. They suffered with me, gritted their teeth with me. Honestly, I think it was only because of them I was able to run at all. So I just can't go and turn my back on them right now. I know that ain't the coolest thing to say, but that's how I feel right now. I think it's cool, Ryuji.
Yeah.
Huh? For real? Thanks, man. Feels like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. So, now this is a really questionable upgrade. So we get the ability insta-kill. So if we successfully ambush an enemy, there's a chance we can insta-kill them. And the downside to this is that you don't get any money or experience. Now, it happens mostly in mementos, but it can be super annoying.
All right.
Kinda needs to be an option to turn it off, really.
Wait.
Anyways, I'm starving. Let's get some monja while we're here. Right now, all I've seen at this place is the goddamn toilet. Thanks for hanging with me, man. Thursday, the 26th of May. I had to think of what month it was then.
Yeah.
I saw someone famous in Shibuya yesterday. That parliamentarian from when I was a kid. Toranosuke or something? Oh, you mean Toranosuke Goshida, or as most folks know him, as No Good Tora. He hangs out at the train stations giving speeches all these days, but no one pays any mind to him. He used to be a rising star in the politics, but wound up involved in scandal after scandal. Huh, yeah. I saw him in line for food. It was weird seeing a politician eating at the same place we do.
In the end.
That's probably his new gimmick, right? Pandering to the middle class people.
Jeez.
Sometimes I see people writing exactly the same thing on their essays. Don't think you guys can get away with copying stuff from some website. Oh no, got it? Stealing someone's ideas is plagiarism. It's as much as a crime as stealing anything else. It's also annoying dealing with copyright crap these days. Oh yeah, did you know this? So, you know how Sir Arthur Conan Doyle has the famous character Sherlock Holmes? One time, another author used Holmes in his own story without permission, and Doyle protested.
Now then, Kato-kun. Do you know the answer?
What was the name of the other famous novel that Sherlock Holmes appeared in? It is in Arsene, the Gentleman Burglar.
Well done.
Oh, do you like mystery novels? You're right, the ultimate showdown between the gentleman thief and the famous detective. But afterward, Maurice Leblanc, the author of the Lupin series, changed Sherlock's name in his books. He changed it to Herlock Sholmes. He just moved the S to the start of the last name.
Nice going.
So we're gonna get that up. Holy crap, we got knowledge rank 2.
Alright.
Both Lupin and Holmes would go on to appear in a number of works, but they were homages, not plagiarism. Now, Arsène Lupin is synonymous with the idea of a phantom thief. He's recognized all over the world.
Yep.
Well, it looks like the phantom thieves will never go out of style. But we're gonna call it quits for today. We've done a bunch today. We've done a bunch in this part, I'd say. We've got a lot of our confidants ranked all the way up. We got Ryuji to 7, Lovers to 4, which is an we also hung out with Sojiro a bit, and we got Death pretty much a fair bit up too. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for today. Guys, I'll see you on the next part. It was Dwayne here from DewyHQ, signing out. I'll see you on the next one.